Wagwan people, it's your boy Mo here, and right now it is the month of Ramadan. For those of you who are unaware, this is 30 days where Muslim people cannot eat or drink anything between sunrise and sunset. And I can tell you firsthand, it's one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, but it's a great chance to reflect on your life and all the blessings that you have. And I find it hard to sit on my desk and make videos for you guys whilst being so hungry and thirsty. I can't even imagine playing in the NBA whilst fasting. I was lucky enough a few months ago to sit down with one of the most dominant players to ever play the game, one of my heroes, Mr. Hakeem Olajuwon, who actually won the 1995 February Player of the Month award whilst fasting in the month of Ramadan. And I asked him what his secrets to success were. We actually spoke for a while about a range of different subjects, including the modern NBA, the hardest opponents he had to go up against, his post moves, how he dominated the floor on both ends. And if you want to see the entire interview, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you get notified when I drop the entire interview. But for now, I hope you learned something and I hope you enjoy this little segment of Mr. Hakeem Olajuwon talking about playing in the NBA during Ramadan. Hakeem, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum to you.
Alaikum salam.
Thank you for taking the time out of your day.
It's always a pleasure.
Something that I've been meaning to ask you for a long time now is, you played during Ramadan. Of course, you're a Muslim and you observe the faith, and
yes,
you played in the NBA during Ramadan. So when I was a kid, it would be Ramadan and I'll be playing basketball the whole day, and no water, nothing, and everyone would be like, "You're crazy! How are you doing this?" And I would just be like, "If Hakeem Olajuwon can win an NBA title, I can play here." Do you know what I mean? So, you know, I know you spoke to Ennis Cancer about playing through Ramadan here. Sure. What kind of kept you going? Because a lot of people have said you even won a Player of the Month whilst you were fasting.
Sure.
So, what kind of kept you pushing through the physical struggles? Because obviously it's a mental battle, but your body does get more tired and dehydrated. What kept you pushing all the way through that?
Well, you know, first of all, you know, knowing that it's not a choice.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of the pillars of Islam.
Yeah.
And if you're a practicing Muslim, then you can't say, well, because I'm playing, so I won't fast this month. You can't, you know. So it's one of those, you know, uncompromising positions. So mentally, right there, you prepare.
Yeah.
Mentally. Then the spiritual aspect of that you're doing something spiritual for willpower. This is what it's to develop a willpower. Then you find yourself that whatever you put your mind, you set your mind to do, that once you approach with that positive mindset, then you start seeing the benefit. Because in Ramadan, I find myself where you have more energy. You know, it's not my. You know, you try to digest your food. You know, your stomach is you feel lighter. You feel a lot of explosive. You know. So to the point where even after Ramadan, I wanted to continue. Yeah. Then you don't have that strong willpower again. You know. I tried 2 more days after that. Yeah. After Ramadan, 2 more days. Okay. Then now I have a choice. You know, so
are you sure you just want to fall from eating? But did you ever train for Ramadan? So I don't know if you know Leandro Barbosa, who played in the NBA a few years ago.
Barbosa?
Yeah, the Brazilian guy. Yeah. So he used to train during the summer, fasted. Yeah. So not religiously, just fasted, because he would say, I read somewhere that he said, if I can train without water or food, imagine in the season when I have water and food, how much better. And he was one of the quickest players in the NBA until he got injured. So did you ever train and prepare for that during the off season, or did you just go straight into it?
You know, for our Prophet, peace be upon him, Prophet Muhammad, he used to fast Monday and Thursday. Yeah. So I fast Monday and Thursday all year. Yeah. So when Ramadan comes, it's easy. It's something you do all year. It's like basketball, where you stay in condition all year. So when season comes, to train for the season is easier. Yeah. But if I waited till almost time for the season to start training, then it's become more difficult. So people are not used to fasting and just fast once a year for Ramadan. They struggle the first couple of days. Yeah. But if you do it all year, which is except fasting in England is very tough. Yeah, fasting in the UK, longer hours.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, especially in the summer. When Ramadan's in the summer.
Right. So the toughest fasting was for me in England.
so fasting in England is harder than playing in the NBA.
It's hard. Yes.
Like I said, guys, if you want to see the full interview, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell, and I will upload that very soon for all of you. I hope you learned something and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope all of you guys are staying safe, staying healthy with your families. Blessings to you all, but most importantly, over everything else, you know the vibes, get buckets.